Our top focus on WION right now. The U.S. Senate has approved President Donald Trump's mammoth domestic policy bill by the narrowest of margins. That's after a 24-hour-long marathon voting session. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance had to break the tie after 50-50 vote, with 3 Republicans joining Democrats in voting against the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill Act.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you. I'm waiting, listening to these wonderful words, and they are music to my ears, but I was also wondering how we're doing, because I know this is prime time. It shows that I care about you, because I'm here and I probably should be there, but we do care. Thank you very much.
On this vote, the yeas are 50, the nays are 50. The Senate being evenly divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative. The bill as amended is passed.
The vote came after a prolonged vote-e-rama, during which senators offered and debated various amendments to the nearly 1,000-page legislation. Republican Senators Rand Paul, Susan Collins and Thom Tillis voted no with Democrats on the legislation. The bill aims to extend President Trump's first-term tax cuts, the cost of $4.5 trillion, increase military spending and fund mass deportations and border security. As per the reports, the legislation is expected to add over $3.3 trillion to the national debt over the next decade. The amended text now heads to the House of Representatives, where it faces unified Democratic opposition and multiple Republicans balking at the budget-busting costs, as well as slashed health care and food aid programs for poor Americans.
The Senate would amend the House product. I encouraged them to amend it as lightly as possible. They went a little further than many of us would have preferred. But we have the product now. As the President said, it's his bill. It's not a House bill, it's not a Senate bill, it's the American people's bill. And my objective and my responsibility is to get that bill over the line. So we will do everything possible to do that, and we'll work with all of our colleagues.
The Speaker has just days to pass the bill before Republicans' self-imposed July 4th deadline, but several Republican lawmakers are already sounding rebellious notes. One of them is Republican Representative Andy Ogles, who in a post on social media said that he will introduce an amendment to the Senate bill that would delete all its text and replace it with the version passed by the House in May. An Axios report citing a Republican lawmaker said that there are well over 20 GOP lawmakers threatening to vote against the bill. But President Trump is confident, telling reporters that the bill is going to go easier in the House.
It's a great bill. There is something for everyone, and I think it's going to go very nicely in the House. Actually, I think it will be easier in the House than it was in the Senate.
Democratic Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer blasted the Republican senators for voting to pass Trump's sweeping bill.
In one fell swoop, Republicans passed the biggest tax break for billionaires ever seen, paid for by ripping away health care for millions of people and taking food out of the mouths of hungry kids. This is not a big, beautiful bill at all. That's why I moved on the floor to strike the title. It is now called the Act. That's all it's called. But it is really the big, ugly betrayal, and the American people know it. This vote will haunt our Republican colleagues for years to come.